Hello, my little maniacs. This is your host, the Maniacs Gaming, coming at ya. And I'm just gonna rip this open real quick. Hero Gear Value card. Honestly, not bad. Have to look at that later. Put it that away. But anyway, this is gonna be a little intro for the next 3 videos, just because I'm gonna be talking a lot about the Institute of Plasma and talking about all the different tiers and everything and what it really is. So I'll be covering all of that in videos, and so this is going to be the generic intro for all 3 of them. So that's what this intro is, basically just going to be covering what the next 3 videos are going to be about. All 3 of them are going to be about this, just the different lanes, what each one of them is, what they take to upgrade, and all that fun stuff. So anyway, guys, that's really the intro. It's short. I'll still be doing a little bit of an short intro in each of the videos. That's just so you guys aren't as confused, because I'll be talking about each path individually. I'll probably start with, I don't know, probably the rider. I don't know. Maybe marksman, since in the corner. We'll find out. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me for right now. I'll be right back with you guys in the actual video. Take care, maniacs. And I'll see you in a moment. Hello, my little maniacs. This is your host, the Maniacs Gaming, coming at you with the State of Survival update video, as I just knocked the heck out of my mic, so hold on while I fix that. Okay, we're back. So this is a State of Survival video, but before we get into today's video, let me all tell you about this amazing sponsor. Yes, my sponsor once again is BlueStacks. If you guys want to get some awesome things going, check out that link in the description. Would greatly appreciate if you check out my BlueStacks link. I would greatly appreciate it. Help support me and support the channel. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button while you're down there. Come join the road to 500 subscribers. Would greatly appreciate that as well. But anyway, guys, let's get into today's video. So these next couple videos are all going to be about this Institute of Plasma. So as I explained in the brief intro, I wanted to go over each of the different lanes just to talk about them real quick so you can understand what each one's more about. So these are going to be somewhat shorter videos. I don't know if I'm going to compile them all into one giant video or what I am going to do. But obviously, this is just going to be for the Institute of the Plasma. So obviously, we're going to talk about this, and we're going to go through each trail one by one, just to help make it so it's not like all jumbled into one. Help to explain it a little bit better, so that way hopefully you guys can understand it, and it's not so confusing and so like massive. You know what I mean? Alright, anyway guys, let's get into the video today, shall we? So here in the lab, obviously we got these 3 tiers. We're going to focus on this bottom one, which leads up to the Pulse Assassins. So the first thing is Strategic Dispatch, which increases the number of troops you can send per on each march, and it has 5 levels, and you get this Institute Plasma level 1. Goes all the way up to 5 levels, and it costs some plasma. It's not that bad, honestly, overall. And obviously it costs some of your resources, like always. But just to give you guys a little bit of information, so at level 1, it increases your march capacity to 117. And then level 2 is 266. Level 3 is 455. And then level 4 is 695. And then level 5 is 1K. 1K. Which, that's pretty nice. Honestly, obviously, you see it up here that it just increases it by the 305. That equals 1K. And also increases your battle power by 250,000. 210 if you do it all the way. Which is a total of, oh my gosh, math, 500,000, no, 600,000, 600,000. So honestly, that is pretty good, and I'm probably going to say this a couple times, but I recommend doing all 3 of these at the same time. That way you can get your troops to the highest amount that you can put in a march at the same time. Because obviously having 3,000 extra troops is better than not only having like 1,000, but you also have started progress in the other tiers. So this is definitely something I'm going to recommend. Probably going to repeat this a few times, just because there's going to be some space between recording of these videos. But this is something I do recommend, is to just do this and make sure that you're getting each of these tiers leveled up, because I'm going to stress the importance of this probably in each video. Just get this up, so that way you can get the most bang for your buck with your troops. Anyway, so once you get this to a certain point, this one, level 3, for Strategic Dispatch, you can get the Ionization Suit upgrade unlocked. One second. Which, anyway, the Ionization Suit increases the health of your hunters. And it requires the Institute of Plasma level 1. It might change based on how high you go up it. But this one requires only 20 plasma. I'm obviously saving up to do the others, but first. And it Strategic Dispatch level 3, and then obviously the resources. Obviously, I'm waiting until I get all my march capacity leveled up, just because I like to have my marches done first. But anyway, just to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what this is. So it has 8 levels, obviously, as you can see by the 0 out of 8. At level 1, it increases by 1.7%. Level 2, it increases it to 3.6%. Level 3, 5.9%. Level 4, 8.5%. Level 5 is 11.6%. And then at level 6, it's 15.10. And then at 7, it goes to a 19.2. And then at level 8, it goes up to a whopping 24%. Which is absolutely crazy. That's pretty nice. Almost increasing your hunter health by 25%. That would definitely help them last longer and help you turn the tide of battles. Obviously, at level 1, it increases it to 95,630 battle power. I don't know how high that will go overall, but I think it'll be pretty nice overall. And then the other one that unlocks is Laser Sight, which increases the lethality of your hunters, which I recommend if you are more of the... what's the word I'm looking for? Attacking player. If you are one that is very active in, like, Capital Fight, Reservoir League, Res Raid, Line Showdown, I definitely 100% recommend increasing lethality, just because that helps you to basically eliminate your opponent's troops, which will help you win so many more battles than you're currently winning. And so, similar to the health one, it actually has the same path. Level 1 is 1.7. Level 2 is 3.6. Level 3 is 5.9. Level 4, 8.5. Level 5, 11.6. Level 6 is 15.10. Level 7, 19.2. And level 8 is 24%. Again, and obviously for level 1, once you unlock it, your battle power will increase to 95,630. And this takes 18 hours, 8 minutes, and 7 seconds to complete. Same... I believe it's the same number for this one. Yeah, same number for the Ionization Suit, where this one currently, since I'm going to go up to the max level, takes almost 2 days. It's a lot of time. But anyway, guys, out of these two, I definitely recommend going for this one if you are more of the attacking player. If you like to attack, if you like to be involved in your different events that you need a high battle power and be able to defeat your enemies, this is one I definitely recommend, just because it helps you to be able to eliminate enemy troops so much quicker than the others. But if you're more of the defensive player, you like to protect your base, I'd probably go with the health just to have them be stronger. But obviously, upgrade these as you go, just to even keep them... I'd probably keep them even out. Like, do one, then do the other, just so they're even out, if you're more of the balanced player like myself. But if you're one that's looking for higher points, obviously do this. Obviously, we're on Def's account, so this obviously I won't make any decisions here for him. I'll let him do that himself, but he's more balanced like myself as well. Anyway, so for the third tier, boom, 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 you actually need to get up to level 3 for the Institute of Plasma. So probably, if I had to guess, these level 4, you'd have to go up to the Plasma level 2. Which, obviously, it has 5 levels, which Death has not started, even though I've told him he probably should get ready to do that. But he keeps putting it off until he gets his research maxed out, which I don't blame him, but still. But anyway, once you get the... Obviously, you need to have your Plasma headquarters at level 2. And obviously, you need resources in Plasma. Obviously, it increases your battle power and prosperity. You need to do this 5 times a day, and all that each, and obviously make sure you're in the right talents. Death obviously isn't because of Showdown. But anyway, then once you get to level 3, which is 2 stars after the level 1, obviously, you can unlock Ionization Shield, which requires level 6 for this one. So if you want to go on your defense, obviously you're going to want to get this up before the other one. But anyway, so Ionization Shield, it increases the defenses of your hunters. Obviously, this has a nice little jump in battle power to 111,009. Obviously, it requires a lot, though, to unlock it, to be able to even do it, but upgrading it's not too bad quite yet. It has 12 levels, so geez. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So level 1 is 1.8, level 2 is 3.8, level 3 is 6%, level 4, 8.5, level 5, 11.2, and then we got a nice little jump to level 6 with 14.2. Level 7 is 17.5, and then another pretty decent jump for level 8 to 21.2%. Level 9 is 25.2%, and level 10 is 29.7%. Then we get a big jump from there to level 11, which is 34.6%, and then another massive jump to level 12, which is 40% defense. So literally, if you max this out, you increase your defense of your troops almost by 50%. Like, that's pretty crazy to upgrade it to 40%. So that'll definitely help your troops be a lot stronger and be able to survive more in battle. And then, next up on the list, Rally Capacity, which requires Institute of Plasma level 4 and requires the suit and the laser sight to be level 6. So obviously you need to upgrade your plasma to Institute to level 4 before you can even do this. Which both these require 3, so you probably start maxing these out before you start maxing this out, I'm assuming. But anyway, this improves your chief rally capacity. That's pretty good. That's nice, and it obviously has 12 levels. First one increases your battle power by 148,012, and rally capacity by 1.5k. That's pretty decent. And obviously 12 levels, and ooh, okay. So level 1 is 1.5, level 2 is 3.1, level 3 is 5k, level 4 is 7k, level 5 is 9.3, level 6 is 11.8, level 7 is 14.5, level 8 is 17.6, level 9 is 20.9k, and level 10 is 24.7, and then level 11 is 28.8 thousand. And then level 12 is 33.3k. So just to put this in a little bit more perspective, Def's current rally cap is 839.1k plus 2k. So that increases it by 33k. That's pretty decent, honestly. That gets them almost to a little over 870k. So that's could be the difference between winning a battle and losing a battle. I actually don't know if that's his actual, like, full-on rally capacity, because there's also a bunch of other boosts, but that's besides the point. So that's pretty decent, honestly. Anyway, and then the third tier, all the way down here in the corner, Laser Shoot, sorry, increases your attack, obviously, as this is the only one that hasn't been touched yet. And obviously, it requires the same as the other one, except it requires Institute of Plasma level 3, and it requires Laser Sight to be level 6 before you can start upgrading it. Again, this probably might be one you start upgrading before your rally capacity, just because level 3 be instead of level 4. And it increases your battle power to 111,009, and then increases your hunter attack to 1.8. Obviously, it has 12 levels as well, and looks pretty decent, so level 1 is 1.8, and a little jump to level 2 with the 3.8, a nice other little jump to 6, then another one for level 4 to 8.5, and then level 5 gets 11.2, and get a nice decent jump to 14.2% for level 6, level 7 is 17.5, level 8 is 21.2%, level 9 is 25.2%, level 10 is 29.7%, level 11 is 34.6%, and level 12 is 40%. So again, this is pretty decent. Again, maxing that out gives your hunters an extra attack of 40%. Again, that's going to be really good. Obviously, this will be very helpful down the line, obviously. But anyway, this is definitely something I would recommend if you are more of the attacking player. So obviously, probably with this, if you are more of the attacking player, I would probably prioritize this bottom tier, just because, you know, damage, you know, obviously your dispatch more march, obviously lethality is very helpful, and then obviously the attack. So this is definitely, I'd prioritize that bottom tier, just because it allows you to increase your ability to eliminate enemy troops and help increase your chance of actually being able to win the battle. So this is definitely something I would 100% recommend. And then, obviously, all of this leads up to the Pulse Assassins, but first, Laser Shoot for the first upgrade requires 16 hours, 22 minutes, 25 seconds. Rally Capacity requires a day, 57 minutes. Ionization Shield requires 16 hours, 22 minutes, and 25 seconds. I would probably, if you are more of the war player, like I've talked about, definitely prioritize your attacking and your lethality. But if you're more of the, you like to protect your own self, you like to just be able to protect, you're not out there looking for battles every time, I definitely recommend going to the upper tier, just because this is definitely something that's going to be very helpful, just to help defend your base. And then obviously Rally Capacity obviously is very helpful for events like Capital Clash, stuff like that. And then of course all of this leads up, which you have to have everything maxed in level 5 for the plasma. You have to have maxed to be able to get Pulse Assassins, which I did talk about briefly in my lovely video about on the PTR that I did. I'll probably link that in the description. This is definitely, obviously, these are your tier 11s, which are the newest troops in the game. Obviously, these are going to be very helpful and going to help you be able to win a battle. Obviously, I don't think we can see really much about them in the game. I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. That's my Plasma 4 range. For some reason. It's not Plasma 5. I think it also requires you to have a Plasma level 5 before you can get T11. Alright, we can see. This is what we see. When you go to click on T11, it says that you have to complete the Pulse Assassins Research, Assassins Advanced Technology Research to even see them. I don't even think. Can we pull up details? No. We can see how it looks at level 11? No. 5 of them. So no, it's not something we can currently preview, but it's definitely something that's definitely going to be very helpful in the long run. So definitely, obviously, you upgrade your tech based on what your preference is. Obviously, if you want to get up to that T11 as quick as possible, you're obviously going to want to balance everything in moderation. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me today. If you have any questions whatsoever, let me know down in the description. I will answer as many questions as I possibly can, or do another video about them. As always, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on that notification bell. And as always, subscribe if you have not already, obviously. On the road to 500 subscribers. Hopefully we can hit that pretty quickly into 2021 to be on the road to 1,000 subscribers, which would be absolutely insane. And I would greatly appreciate each and every one of your guys' support. And as always, guys, I will see all of you guys later. Stay crazy, fam.